Andy, who usually has trouble with sweeping generalities, has no problem at all with when in Rome, do as the Romans do. What he does have a problem with is when in America, do as the Romans do.
Next Sunday in Atlanta, they're playing the Super Bowl, so this is a very big week for Roman numerals. This one's going to be XXVIII, that's 28. This is the Super Bowl program. You probably won't be watching next Sunday yourself. You'll be tuned right here to LX Minutes. Roman numerals come up a lot, considering that most of us forget what they mean when we see them. When you pass a building that has a Roman numeral on it, you feel you ought to know when it was built, but you usually don't. MCMVIII, I can do that, that's 1908. Fine, but look at this, MDCLXIV. Now, I looked that up, and it's 1664. Don't tell me this was built in 1664. It's always a little pretentious, I think, for an architect to put Roman numerals on a building. No one can read them but Romans. What's wrong with the date? I suppose someone thinks it lends class to a building. They use Roman numerals on clocks and watches, too. They look good on big clocks like this. I think a watch with Roman numerals costs more. Here's the Wall Street Journal, volume CCXXIII, 223. Why don't they say so? As a public service tonight, I'm going to refresh you on your Roman numerals. Get a pencil. I think you know all these. 1, 2, 3, 5, 10. XX is 20. XXX is 30. Except in this case, XXX doesn't mean 30, it means dirty. L is 50, and C is 100. Now, that's the easy part, but it gets harder. You notice I stopped here at 3. You'd think that if I is 3, I would be 4, but it isn't. I guess they thought it was getting too long, so when the smaller Roman numeral is in front of a bigger one, you subtract the first one from the second one. You don't add it. That means that IV is 5 minus 1, which is 4. VI is 5 plus 1, or 6. L is 50, X is 10, so XL is 50 minus 10, or 40. And these are the big numbers. D is 500, M is 1,000, V with a line over it is 5,000, X with a line over it is 10,000, and all the way up to 1,000,000, which is M with a line over it. The Romans didn't have anything for 1 billion. Our government, of course, doesn't deal in anything less than 1 billion. The copyright date on this show is MCMXCIV. We think it gives the show a little class.
I'm Mike Wallace. We'll be back next week with a retrospective look at some of the legends we've been privileged to profile over the years.